CobaltFox plays. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CobaltFox, and this is CobaltFox Plays. It is Friday night. We usually would stream American Truck Simulator, but because I'm playing Beacon Pines and I have not yet finished it because I'm at near the 6 hour point, we're gonna try to see if we can finish it today for Friday before I take my 1 week break off. At least 1 week break, because yes, I need to really focus down and get some personal work done. So with that being said, let us jump into the Beacon Pines of maybe of my last stream for the next 2 weeks. Let's jump in. Now I did drop my microphone down from 5 decibels down to 2.5, so hopefully my volume is okay. Because sometimes it's hard to know if I'm not peaking or not. I don't trust what OBS says sometimes. Okay. Even though I did use my Wave XLR to go it down, it still says, looks like I'm still peaking the same way. We do this, yeah. Or that. Or that.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luka opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped.
Robot.
The end.
The end. Okay, there we go. We finished the game.
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
Hey, I'd found a lot of stuff in the basement.
Back to the drawing board.
Lie.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation.
So I guess Beck is gonna say something?
Luka and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
What? What's going on here? You're the mellow girl. Please call me back. Sorry about all this. Good check to see if my voice is. See, I couldn't. Sorry about all
Mr.
of
Tolliver
this.
looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you need some backup. But she sent the child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. You never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Oh, very true. So it turns out we're both here,
Beck
too.
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
Destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yeah, the old gal's is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff
Thorough?
of agreement.
It sure is. Can't blame her, though. Anyone wants to find out that we're going to destroy the source, we would both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave me. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had the radio on scan. Well, we stalking the candy shelf. And would you know it? I intercepted an old phrase in the perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. He said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and know where to put it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave.
I can't wave. Oh, let's do this.
With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
You guys catch that? Go ahead. This whole time Mr. Tolliver had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
And my eyes are not blinking properly how I want. The password, Rollo? Oh, sure. When things are back to normal. I'll be having a word with Mr. Trevor about the candy shelf. Fine, in the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it
Beck
seems.
marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
You just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could be cover up? Maybe it's one of these each letters and a number thingies. So U would be 21. N would be 14. D would be... Oh, it's an anagram. No, sneeze. I have a sneeze caught. Neil Creed drugstore. Okay.
Luka and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Oh, that was incredible. Well, it was either that or Creed new drugstore. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. Did you do that? What can I say? I love Cypress. Oh, I guess we know where to go next. If that's great, not Green's drugstore. We better get going to Nut Creed. Yes. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? ... Nope. He got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Acting cool. Yeah, later. I guess this. Alright, is that a girl? I don't know. Sorry, okay, so it is a girl. Your lady cast this. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is the insipid town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend more time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was? Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Harris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dump ground. That is just temperamental agreement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They are dumping nasty little secrets on us. If this inevitable goes wrong, why, who do you think they will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be part of that future? Or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you always just be a Gus. Good night, Harris. Harris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Getting late, children. Yes, it is getting late. Knowledge has spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. One moment. We're going to the candy store, right? Is the candy store?
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nutcreed. Is he still there? I'm afraid not. Then where did you get the candy from? You might say we have an
Solomon
arrangement.
shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life, though we might not always have family to rely on. I didn't catch that last part. Better float your boat. I I can tell a lot about a person by their choice of inflictions. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gulps. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nutcreed keeps licorice in stock. You must eat it. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There's always many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. Oh, he's right. It's locked. There's got to be more clues. Yeah, let's see. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Yeah, it's not a chat store, it's a transport. Besides Mr. Nutcreed, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is not a normal phone booth. It's like I got like a blinking keypad. Why would there be a blinking keypad? Creed's nude rug store. I mean, underground secrets. That password.
Flung opened the door and they all squeezed in.
All right, let's see
Luka
here.
cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground secrets. Something like that. That sounds like that did something. Great. Now what? I guess we.
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
I gotta check. Hold on.
The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
Okay. The air was stagnant. It's vacuum chlorine. I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of string tube under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luka, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conducts hub Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these have something written on them. Mine Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not one that I know of. This town is all farm and fertilizer, and a series of tubes. Oh, he said you can always trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how wisdom applies to this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You always realize what he means until it's too late. Hold on. I'm gonna go harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. And she's involved in all of this? Just moves here. How could she be involved? True. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Pinnacle Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. Oh, this suit has a broken mask. So, have we found our mysterious warehouse creeper? Well, at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a Nutcreed and talks like a Nutcreed, not jump to conclusion. Just saying. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi
Phil's
tech.
hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Meeny, meeny, miny. Rolla, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. Shit. Shit. Yeah. Awesome. Rolla. You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. They love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skin. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now. I like my skin. This all stops now, Nutcreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt. His dad? You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back
He
before
gestured toward the strange tubes.
all of this. That's a lie. It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing as always. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? Nope. We were partners. He had the patients and I helped him. Yep, totally sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luka, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Dr. Valentine comes to us. Says he's got an opportunity. He's found something he didn't quite understand, and he is willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I believed in helping people. But in the thing I could never get to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself and then. Help yourself now and then. Classic psychic into villain plotline. Walt loved his righteousness, but almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. But he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said. Joseph, If a partner said yes, no, one time to start the Valentine, you make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and
He
gone.
shook his head wistfully.
Jumper long gone, but he still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sad story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of it. But you forced my hand.
Luka began to laugh.
What? You really don't know. My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming you right under your nose, Juniper. Seems like your plan on crashing the town's party. He's going to disrupt the festival. Why would she?
Color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Apparently, she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. Honestly, her is way cooler. He's got maps, explosives, and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luka by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do now. He doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. What it is she's messing with. Tell me now. She's in danger, boy. Don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain into town square. That fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
He knows about the source. What the heck is a source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze. And, dear God, he's going to freeze us all. You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can. Head west and don't look back. Oh. That didn't go how I expected. Oh. We're totally following him, right? Totally. Be on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this town.
Chapter 8.
There we go.
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Oh. We're back there again. I think I might part with some fluids in there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. It look like it's got us anywhere. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. Where'd you go? I don't... This place sucks. Why would anyone ever want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nitcreed. I think he went this way. There's Daddy's grave. This looks familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear it up as well. No time. Things is getting away. Oh, this is starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of town. Ah, I get it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nutcree is an alien. Yolo. Stick with me here. His species can live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. Source is the base camp dimension, so naturally, they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. If the final objective, kill us all and shift into Beacon Pines citizens and their choosing. You never really had me. But you very much lost me there. You'll get used to it. We should keep going. We should keep moving.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild. Upon closing the distance, Luka recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town. No, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your conspirators. Gran, what's happening? Luka, you and your friend need to leave. Right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luka. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luka approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing.
How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. Luka, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might be still alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to affect change.
Very convincing that your way just happened to line your pockets.
Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge. Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luka's mind flooded with questions.
Oh, this could be it.
The wind calmed.
We get to
as
choose
if
the
to
charm.
give him the stage.
In the stillness, he began to... I think wheat might be too predictable, but we're going to just go with hum.
And in the stillness, he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luka had trouble sleeping.
Oh,
Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody.
oh.
It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay.
Maybe we did pick the right way.
That melody pervaded every memory Luka had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud.
Oh.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luka was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note. Luka lifted his head in astonishment. The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
How did you know?
I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo.
Buckaroo? The only people who called me that are my mom, dad, and your mother.
Luka blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees.
Wait,
Something about her was undeniably his mother. Only smaller, older, changed.
Mom?
That's right, buckaroo.
Luka sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother.
I wish I had tears.
They held each other close,
All for my
and the
people.
cold
Aw.
retreated from their bodies.
Lenore. Thought you were gone. You should have known I would never abandon my
Eleanor
son.
looked down at Luka, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
Oh. You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you would have pieced it together by now. You were exposed. Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me? I never left you. I was always right here, Luka. Why did you lie to me? It tore me up, Luka. But I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help me, both would help us move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until Pinnacle Harvest was stopped. It was before if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. Those are bad people, Luka. They would have stopped until they got what they wanted. They don't care who got hurt in the process. Then, what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. I tried beating them at their own game, but I'm done fighting fire with
For the
fire.
first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now. There's a better way to stop Pinnacle Harvest. With a cold, hard truth.
Luka gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everybody. We've got a party to crash. Guess it was the right way to go. I hope it is the right direction. You don't understand. He always wins.
Chapter 9.
Wait, I thought we just did chapter 9.
The Devil You Know. 7 months ago. Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under Perennial Harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus Liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
Okay. So I guess we're not gonna burn now. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scarf of the neck. And making things happen. Change is its choice. I keep giving them different voices. I am tickled pick that we will. Oh, I gotta turn off my. What's it called? I just turn on the monitoring for my voice, and it's really hard to read and hear my voice. Okay. I am tickled pink that we will. That we all be making the choice together. How great is that? This man is a liar. Excuse me? I will not. This town has a dangerous secret, and Pinnacle Harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd and just a plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us that they would clean up this place. We just had to leave town for a few days. While they had us evacuated? Mrs. Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to. You're not afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm.
This is getting gruesome.
Tiresome. A little help, please.
Don't you see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gathered in one place.
They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but those people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, you're just as sneaky as the Dickens. We all know that Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. That's what happened. And now this whole town is paying the price. That's why there was the explosion, the cryogenic explosion. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associate will take this obvious, disturbed woman somewhere comfortable, so that she can get the help she needs. She's not the only one who's disturbed. You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is, what the? That's quite enough, Mr. Nutcreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face. ...
Yes, sir. Take them away. No, I want them to see it. The ever temptation is Eleanor Van Horn. No way. He got younger while she got older. Is that how it is? You've been quite a thorn in my side, like a weed that burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater.
That has to be
discarding
it.
To the ground.
He got old, and damn it, I forgot his name. His name, he got young. Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over me. It won't again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr? Yes, sir. It's a shame that it was cut short, but I thank you for the rousing oratory. I don't know what that means. That's a big word for a little boy. I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You've done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed on.
Kerr gave a
I
bow
suck
of
at reading.
deference.
Founder, you are generous.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Gardner Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist. A hushed horror gripped the crowd. This is a story about change.
No. You don't see the change. You don't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well,
This is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much sharper. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I want you all to witness my glorious return with your own eye. But why does everyone look so downtrodden? This the celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we all set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Ah, wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
You're a menace, bastard.
Menace.
I'm glad you're back, so I can tell you to your face. You'll destroy this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again.
Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr?
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
You coward!
Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy, I'm glad I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give, the opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Guadalupe. I think I said that word wrong. To say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Augustus. An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse, a son who is complete hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably let me down. Here, you failed me with aberrant Sorry for breaking the mood. Consentius. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can live forever? But what about... It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffered from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. Think you said enough. Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because you left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it in. No matter. Cheer up. You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sore state than any of you. An aging actor, desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal.
That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already firm away my goodwill,
Oh, my back!
Beacon's Pines is
Josh the
mine
Protogen
again.
wants you to fix your posture.
Okay, I will fix my posture. Hey, Joseph. I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge at Pinnacle Harvest? Ah, you think that puffed up blabberskite? Blabberskite. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Blabberskite could have accomplished all of this? Duh. I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
How you doing, Joseph? My name is Josh. This is because there's a character named Joseph. I see I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lies, and blink this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow. You've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Patrick C. Oh my god, how do you say that? Patrick C. Montague. Theopis extraordinaire at your service. Founder, I wanted to thank you again for this opportunity. It was truly a role of a lifetime. Wait. So this Burker was a patsy all time? Now that the secret's out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. And it will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. The young hero. I'll keep an eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plan. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have had a moment of triumph. But that's fates for you. Can't do this. Oh, I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now, time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I ever bought. But well worth it. Ah.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Ow. Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we?
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
What?
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right? We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes.
There was a malice lurking behind
I got the
those
100 car
eyes,
garage with GTA Plus. Nice.
like a trap ready to spring.
That's the thing under the highway, isn't it?
Luka felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luka to get out of there.
I just want this to be all over. Of course. I'm sure it will work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolly at the
Luka twisted free
treehouse.
of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luka. You know, your dad and I were good friends back then. I'm talking to Evil now. You can come with me anytime. Anything at all. This game can really go either way, man. There he is. The festival's decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is all more than a little sad. It's worse than said. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know the festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if
Two
someone...
scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Last Chance Diner. I think I should follow them. Okay. It got away from my sight. Sorry, man, I couldn't play. They don't have... What's it called? GTA Plus. Game Pass. I gotta be very careful what I spend this month. You know, the Metal Gear game is coming out this month, and that Ghost of Tsushima sequel. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Mealwell. I work here now. I'm unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kurtz said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Oh, you could get a wrench to that noggin sneaking up to a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junking Sonny. Eating good. Eating good. Griff. It is kind of late to be junking. I might as well ask the same thing to you. Find anything good? Bah, since Pinnacle Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw out. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, it's better than get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Do we have another one of these?
Luka tied a bent nail onto the. If all you have is.
Oh, what's this? A photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh? Look at those two young fools. At the end of the bottom of the pond. Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy. He's busy with his new job at Valentine. What's the new job gonna do with fishing with him? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Rollo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rollo! Also, how's my voice? Is it lower than usual? Hi. Rollo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay. It's good? Alright.
Luka felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace. Once again, Luka found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luka stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luka turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luka found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luka's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luka began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real? Luka's father bent down to smudge away a tear.
Oh.
"Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luka turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luka laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace.
Oh.
"Time to go, Buckaroo."
Yeah, wake up.
Luka was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you
A
there?
commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luka sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open. Chapter 5.
Chapter 5.
Dangers big and small. Luka stumbled back.
Hi,
He
break.
heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, a large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Stop right there. Oh, ow. Sheesh. I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Oh. Stop now, or clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Luka, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try. I know you aren't Rolo. You look like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Luka, quit messing around. It's me. It really is you. Prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luka.
Luka's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo, only bigger, older, changed.
Oh, what happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold, smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was underground. I think it was in an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luka.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower, but beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too. Dang. Paul just made me new shoes. Wait, Luka, why are you so small?
Luka moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What
His
the?
hands shot up to his face.
Holy cannoli! My caption's working? Yeah, we are. Rolo, what did they did to you? They made me drink some sort of green cruel. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. That's why. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Well, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix? This is awesome. Well, just glad you're safe now. Look, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched, and I know where snatched people go. We finally made a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ah,
Rolo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rolo dove behind Luka.
Ah! Take cover. Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out here if your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rolo. ... This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? I'm sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse. I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luka, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
Anything you could say around me, you could say to Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. Then I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay, just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look at you. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. Well, I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to
Luka
heart.
tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Night? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr seems pretty like a grade A creep. He's there kind of randomly. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this for the job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. Maybe GTA's killed me randomly. Oh, I was reading it wrong. It's always cold. That a random car just hit you? We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. I can't even pick out a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You knew I grew up in a town not that different from this one. And that's why you're better at talking to plants and people. My car was stuck on a curb and I died for no reason. Maybe it was a mosquito. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I have Nellie come and see what I can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But nothing, not another
She
peep.
sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make it miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that cover for me. And if I decided to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think how rebellious you look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry, you got in trouble? It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. It actually kind of looks just a lot. Great, we can get back to the story now. The next part is an important bit. I have a radio I upgraded my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yeah, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies. I have the founder on the line. I should have been through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. So nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead research of deep engineering? Nellie Mowell seems to be integrating nicely. Moment. She's working to help us meet our deadlines. She had to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. You have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor. Her work must be completed before the festival. I'll make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. She's finished the work. We need to make determination regarding her long-term. Why can't I read tonight? I'm having a hard time reading each night. Perspective, no. Prospect in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failure of Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risk. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she's finished the work, we will leave the office completely committed to parental harvest. Or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just, we seem to have rushed to hit this festival deadline. And rushing to things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear to you. Brought you in to make things run smoothly. Not to have opinions. Okay. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You only have a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Do you remember all that? Well, she is a kid. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Now, as far as I know, Kurt is the top banana at parental harvest. He sounds scared of this founder guy. And so we have even topper banana on the field. What the hell's my mom caught up in? She has talked about that job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luka, do you think that body at the warehouse was... That's Beck's mom come to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like your Nelly predecessor got loose-ended. I get that impression. Okay, we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she come home after the work? The creeping rails said they are going to hold her there until then. If she's not coming out, we got to go in and get her.
Flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. Yeah, blueprints? Yeah, just a welcome map for my mom's PH orientation day. It shows a layout. Looks like a blueprints to me. Looks sorry. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked founder's office. It even has the exit marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology.
Perennial.
Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout.
Would you like to take a survey?
By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread, even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they... Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luka, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignment.
Alright. Quick recap. Well, you gotta talk to Roxy. Fortunately, without her and Fez, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial? Cordial. Is it Cordial or something else? Fortunately is my middle name. How do you plan on explaining your new...
Looked vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? She'll be happy I'm alive. She won't even notice.
Snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. She's understanding the danger Nelly is in, the danger we're all in. The plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me and Jeff, then Iggy. Who are we gonna pursue them? How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. You listen to help me? Undaunting, he shook his head. Over. No. Handing Almir a state of mind. This doesn't end up, I give up. Wow. I admire the convention, but can he really pull through? No touching. Hey, Griff. I'm gonna do here. Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hey, it's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
See, I know you kids are all right. Hey, you help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me a good reason why. Give me a good reason I should risk my aiding and abetting you rascal.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luka blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh boy, this is a lot to choose from. Junk. Junk! Yeah, what of it? Buddy, I got more junk than King of Copper. King as Copper. Ain't interested.
Luka wasn't ready to give up. He shouted out
Shit! Yeah, it's all shit. Oh, I don't maybe ain't that some shit. Hide. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go and hide and hide. Go ahead and hide.
Sensing some traction, Luka carried on with vigor.
Oh. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done.
Jeff's
We're not
smile
afraid.
Faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff. Yeah, and they'll all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from
One
nothing.
good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I just got the thing. And while you're at it, that crate should come in handy. It ain't gonna be free, you know. I think 5 eggs of sorghum should cover it. Put it on, Mike.
Luka offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by my thing in the morning. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luka, are you here to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of malice to each other. Malice. Well, this smart guy here, with his smart guy words, thinks he's impressing us. Graham, we ain't interested.
Luka knew he tried
Shit to each other.
gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange. Strange, you know.
Considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. I'm afraid I offer a truce and ask for your help. What do you say? Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need your cause a distraction so I can sneak into Pinnacle Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, look at Van Hort. I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can hang out at our treehouse sometime?
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. Not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luka was off.
Okay. Do you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He's invited us to hang out at the
A faint
treehouse.
tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. Oh, how wonderful.
Chapter 7.
Oh, wow, we're blazing through this.
Into that. A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far,
I'm guessing the
everything was
5.5
in order.
hours they said on how to beat this game, they took every path, not just doing everything.
Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luka that night with a simple and covert message. We're locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe. 9.
Skip that
Rollo
part
took
too
a few
fast.
vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. Got your delivery here.
A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning.
He
Right.
had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He was asking to be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. ... I told you to leave this one for the record. Our harvest awaits and
With
such.
a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits.
package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is need to know kind of thing. I'll just
He
check.
stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. If I could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with a form. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's our funeral. I'm sorry. But what did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, Pentagon ham fist. What's that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to
The
do.
boy fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figured. When in doubt, stick with the casket. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right. Everyone knows what to do? Yep. Deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Locate the founder's office. Okay. I'm gonna take a really good, quick break. Where's my BRB? All right, so be right back. Have CB. CB will keep you company, even though he doesn't talk. I got food. Hold on a second. Ad break. I got fried chicken. I need this bite. Okay. Thank you, CB. Let's resume. I know this place. Sparkler. That's odd. There's not even a cup for water. The whole place just feels fake. All of these things. A fake plant? Solomon?
Stopped in his tracks.
Luka? What are you doing here? Long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
Oh, I'm certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay. You just stick with me. We got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
It kind of knows, like, who this kid is, because we've been playing all different story routes. We? Yeah, Rolo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to go get out of here. We can't just leave yet, but they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get to that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It's just down this way.
To notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luka tried the handle.
Lock.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly beat a lock with that, like that.
And looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luka switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luka pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how ignorant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Right to his face. Or he was thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. Those villains type always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deductions are impressively as your luck.
Luka quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
I can't catch a break to eat something. Bro, I think this should do it. Bingo bungo. Door opens, Luka. You never failed to impress. What is that slippery loat even down here? We have friends whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. Oh, Luka, I think we're close. The door marked 13806.
Once again, Luka scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we got company. Luka, must go faster. 1 second. I can't think of all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. 13806. Go, go, go. These bumbling hands. My apologies, Luka. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're trying to help. Oh, man. No water cups. Hello. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
Self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That's, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Make it right back to Nelly's office. Okay, YouTuber and Basket Rose are coming with us. Nope. Oh, make a break for it. Did that damn shit just kick me? Don't just stand there. After them. Got him in the balls. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz now have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's all good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy's can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone pissed off? They can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nelly's office now. Mom? Oh, honey. What did you do to your hair? Well, that's the first thing she says. Thought you'd be happy. I finally used that young chemistry lab kit. I'm sure you have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrated ways. You need to get out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a girl's birth? I had more of a growth spurt. No, that's not
Noah
possible.
leaned over to examine his teeth.
So since banning on the moral content of the Tempest liquid mine exposure, is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on this discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemist compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They named it Tempest Luka Mind. It pulls energy from the surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter relationship to time. It was a secret to Valentine's fertilizer. Oh! They harvest the source, infuse small amounts of Tempest liquid of mind into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accurately plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The fall harvest. Parental Harvest came in to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquid mind is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifesting of change itself. It's volatile in its very nature. The more you try to force it to do something specific thing, the more it resists. Yeah, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest's liquid mind to reliable manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Curry was very insistent that we achieve successful results before today's festival. You didn't, right?
Sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddly into Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contain oblivious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and how did I get to replace my entire wardrobe? And now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I'm really terribly sorry. Man, the clothes were all hand-me-downs anyways. It sounds like Dr. Prescott is figured out. Got cold feet and intentionally sabotaged his own work. If I consider that possibility, I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Dr. Prescott is dead. Mr. Kurt killed him. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally saw the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kurt picked it up just before you came. All the more we gotta get the hightail it. I think we got Mr. Moldo Will heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. Alright, what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get there. Get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. How is Eddie proof whiskey? A hard drink for a hard man. No, even alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
It should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're not bothered at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on. Security systems, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Dude, wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luka tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be good stuff. They're already all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspect. Looks like the founder was helping her plan the festivals. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will
Luka
tell.
held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been here recently. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You need not worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We gotta get you out of this,
With
I
a
promise.
sudden quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yep, they followed us. Hello. Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Haha. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retired from the heisting business. We are sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Think. Did someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little keeper has gone long enough. Solomon, no. Hush now, child. The adults are talking. Dr. Mowell, a brief introduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we've had corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the patient orphan child. The powerful, enigmatic founder. Dartner, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Medical Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes. Ah, yeah. Now you've got it. Campus are gonna mind. You discovered how to reserve the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Mowell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the efforts went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. But you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial,
Kerr
please.
presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present you the eighth wonder of the...
Finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff's pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thing about it.
Casually tossed the vial to Luka.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a
He took
taste.
the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luka! Over here! Move another inch and I smash
She held
it.
it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We'll capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
Yeah, I could read other big words. Big words. He pursues his lips. But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be
A
harmed.
deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way to end
She
this.
looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry. He's
With
right.
apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for performance
The
review.
blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have to make a speech to me. Go out there and give me an introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think of it, all of this is thanks to the effort of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Huh. I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my
Solomon
work.
shook his head with gratification.
But the universe is a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, won't show me its true potential. His fate would have it, Luka, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivals and my subsequent ascension, I will return with you all. I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three, keep the posts outside the door, and I'm going to eat this fried chicken piece. Well, crap. I can't believe Beck sorted it out like that. I'm not sure she had other choice. Any other choice? Like what? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost it. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luka. Give me a moment to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luka. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just that we were so close. I just had a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luka, there's something I should tell you. Should let you know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Precos must have sensed his time at Rental Harvest was growing short. He left behind a letter with the hope that he will find by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents. Luka, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There's an accident. He's been exposed to extreme amount of template liquid mind.
The color dropped from Luka's face.
Did she? Is she? She survived. But the priesthood decided to help her recover. He's no longer parental harvest. He no longer trusts parental harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realizes that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work and cost him his own life. That's a reasonable
Luka
conclusion.
was overwhelmed with emotion.
And if she's alive, where's she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Uh-oh.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Gran, what are you doing here? Luka, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Luka, Gran. That's awfully nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they? Man, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everybody, we got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense of the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We've lost. I wouldn't be too sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luka. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
My mind has tweaked with Wonder Potion with a little. Oh! Malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his juice grow could use some hair. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair off the dog. You can call me Shrapnel
His
Valentine.
body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Huh? That's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in
I got
stunned
achievement from that.
silence
Pop
at
goes
now
the
empty
weasel.
stage.
Ad break. Oh man, bad time from an ad break. I can wait for 90 seconds. Yeah, I just wait for this ad to finish. "45 seconds." And then pop goes the wing zone. 25 seconds. Like watching water boil. Takes time when we watch it. Okay, the ad break is over.
The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luka began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
Oh, it kind of ended at a good ending.
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look of his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ashes. How did you get ashes into his vial? It was pretty easy to mess with a vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. No, it's bad habit anyways. Always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper
His
Valentine.
body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh boy. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Kind of.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that
Nope.
feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Let's see what the other change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? You're unlucky penny. Yeah, I popped in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Holy crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still sharper, right? What? He's no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
What will we do? Valentine's always do. What must be done? I'll hurry and prepare a crib for young Sharper. That will be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. Show's over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Epilogue?
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luka, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Rollo, you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You guys swing by? Be there in a minute. Checking if Rollo at the treehouse.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Oh, so it put everything into the main story.
Mommy! Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there.
I got a batch of jams to finish jarring.
It's funny.
I only started to make jams as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. Can I still go down to the basement? Oh. I want to see Dad. It's true. Oh, that's right. That's right. It was a fake grave. Achoo! Heard you and Rollo have a big plans for the little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity, 1 Rollo, 1 Luka rule. We decided to expand, but at least we got some help with that. With the internship at Nellie's and Iolana shop going. How's the shop going? It's been great. It helps. I'm hoping it helps me get into School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'll write a letter of recommendation, which would be a huge. I couldn't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he's a heck of growth birth. I don't want him. I just don't mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finished with his chores before I even had breakfast. Also, my gosh, Well, some of that might be excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it goes to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Hey guys, how's the tree planting going? Could be better. I'm grateful to Ayala and Nelly for helping me. I just wasn't built to be mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Yes, we finished cleaning up the sidewalk. What's
When
next?
perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone who knacks on art can help paint the new office. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I really never felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting up the final touches. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because process is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I learned that the more about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of the good nap. The view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. Yeah, so we're just going to be... Before we head out to see Rollo, I better not tell you, Dolly. Gotta get to that treehouse. Okay, I guess we gotta go see Rollo. We can't tour the city. Is there... No. There's not another one.
Luka gently baked. Good for skimming the.
A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. A little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luka, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? ... Dish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. It'll be fine, right? I'll be fine. If you really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen up our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Checking with Beck's house. But can't be checked.
Luka looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Oh.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
We got a new charm, so that could be what we need for the fishing. Please say it was. Please say it is. Yeah, it is.
Luka tied a small magnet to the line.
Oh.
Fishing with the law
Magnet
of
fishing.
attraction.
Got a key. What do you think the key? What do you think the lock is for the key? This key. Now, why would we find that? Because then we would know the secret. Ah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could lock anything. Cool.
Luka tied us fishing with the law of attraction.
Okay, so there's still one more out there. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon or Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we must do a little stroll these days. He has, you know, does the crawl out of his crib and plot the world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Moldwell, and she feels that Sharpner's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a lot nicer the second time around. This is an objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. The whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a
Eris
baseball.
did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Aw. That would be acceptable. Yeah, we're gonna see everyone. Luka, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't only have time. Dude, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled a perfect espresso. Oh, new me. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. Too late. You are now officially a person that cares. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luka. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? Yep, you missed the whole thing. I think you're pretty much up to speed. Wow, back for seconds? It's not too trouble much for the longest time. I didn't underestimate the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Hey, look out, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shells from the summer. He said builds character. He thinks he meant to say it builds closets. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something all right. Hello, okay, can I introduce you to the delicious
He
apple?
playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a crate of jam? Already? Yeah, it's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret message. Not everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. And the tent is gone. The beacon. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montague, aka William Kerr, has performed a stirring rendition of the ice cream cometh at a state correctional facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he's plenty of time to work on his craft. It's a shame you couldn't go inside the town hall. Yeah, I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up words for your story? Nope, everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent the draft of the story to the reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I didn't know all about that. A story about a phony corporation. They picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredible hazardous chemicals. So it writes itself, if you think about it. Just don't forget about us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in, and we'll see the sort of trouble you got yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. You both know that's not true. What makes you say that? I'll report intuition.
Luka squinted at the faded memories of that take.
Oh. That's not what I ordered. I wanted a chicken and bacon, remember? Here you go. I called it. The Love Me Tenders. Nice. I don't think this has anything to do with the ending.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? It's 2 weeks of unincriminated tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be kind to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me? I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
As soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. But I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? He didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner here for a while I'm gone. It's like old times. Well, fine. It's fine. I'll wait. I'm just going to assume I could do the whole thing all over again.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Bert, did you know that? Well, they covered up the source. They found a new species of fungus. Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that? Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Pinnacle Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
This wolf reminds me of one of those... There was a wolf character from the My Little Pony Brony community. That's a wolf. That style looks almost like him. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting out trying a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. That just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could always ask Mrs. Hush about what she's always reading. She really seems to enjoy it. Maybe I'll do that.
Luka peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics. Was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I kind of got a reputation up to hold. Well, something to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I give to start over fresh, to experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Perhaps to tell me about it as you go. Your thing. Okay. It's an upgrade. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Wait, what? What? Did you want to come with? His dad? Everything, after everything I did, you
Mr.
still...
Duncreed shook his head.
Oh, I see. In the other town. You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'll love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Griff's wild ride.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on. Come on. No one is too big. No one is too small for Griff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely.
Just one piece of candy. Was the light of your eye. Who's next? Guess what? Yesterday I saw Dynasty Pitiless. Is that good? Yeah, it's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines are gonna become the bug capital of the county. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You officially moved in? It's just a box. Let's not blow this population out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess the inside of this place is fruit-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you. Most years aren't going to be interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh, this is what I think it is. My mom prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all you. It should do okay in the cold old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warm up. Perfect. When you're ready to do... Yeah. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. You guys have a special occasion and whatnot. This rides on the house. You gotta wanna hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly,
Good ending.
I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along.
Really?
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. Your little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Because I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. Ad break. Oh gosh, what timing. I feel ready. Pa always said the only thing fitter than a. Pa always said that the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello, and I feel like a damn cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you the story about a man named Hank at Comic. Oh, God. It won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start summer. You got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you even afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looks like? Forget his voice? No, because I miss him. Because so much of him lives in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. He gave you two a moment. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Mildo said that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. Because you had to get some milk. No, there were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. This was such a great story. One of those tree branching stories that you can just store wherever you wanted. There you go. Close the book. And that is the end. Another game finished on Twitch. Yeah, I would have played American Truck Simulator, but no, I really wanted to finish this game, and it was very much worth it. Would I recommend? Oh, that's the song the mother and song were singing. But would I recommend this game for someone? Yeah, absolutely. If they are really into storytelling games. Christine Mays, a voice of storyteller. I think that's pretty much the only voice artist that we have in this whole entire game. But I would definitely recommend this game if it ever becomes on sale. I think this game was free on Epic one time. But I got this, I think, for a few bucks on my Xbox. Kickstarter. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah. This big hunk of fried chicken sitting in front of me for a while. Everybody wanted to bite. The backers. That's a lot of backers, and we're only in the A's. There's a lot of people that backed up this game in. But my name already passed, so good luck finding it. Master Ultra Ball. Goes. Great have fun by back kicker. All right, I think this is just the intro, but hopefully it will let me. Yeah, it looks like it would. Yeah, so it will let me do everything all over again, especially this one part here. But we finished the game, and it is almost approaching my 3rd hour. How I always try to keep my streams going, 3 hours. So yeah, that will be it for me for tonight. Let me just switch my screens. Okay, so yes, that is it, and I still never found my ending music yet. I will find it, and I will be on a 1-week break, or maybe on 2. Hello, Team X. Oh man, I'm just wrapping up now. But thank you and welcome. But I'd like to thank everyone who's been chatting and lurking. I come, and you go. Yeah, I'm so sorry. The game just wrapped up. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking a week break, or maybe 2, to get some projects done during the summer, so I can get prepared for my portfolio by the end of the summer. Because yeah, definitely do need it, and especially trying to find new line of work. Because my gosh, being a freelancer and competing with AI, yeah, I kind of lost a job buying AI. Fucking chat GPT. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great day, great afternoon, and a great evening. Take care, everybody, and have yourself a wonderful night, evening, night, morning. I forget how I used to say. I used to be so flawless in doing it. So when you get old, especially getting into your mid-40s, you kind of forget how your old ways of ending your credits go. But good night, everybody. Thank you very much for who's chatting. Thank you. Sorry, team. You. It's great. Maybe next time. Take care, all, and have yourselves a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. I saw you there, Moose. Could have said hi.